Kings and Grizzlies, as the Kings hoping to avoid elimination in this one. Luke Walton and company against Ja Morant, and the Grizz, who are up by 1 in the early going. Kyle Anderson up to Ja, and Ja throws it down. Couple of looks at this one. Wow. 37 seconds left. Still a 1-point game. Ja, pick and roll. No look to Brandon Clark for the alley-oop. Oh, that's a beauty. His 4th assist of the first quarter alone. Third quarter, Jonas Valanciunas on the drive. Valanciunas with a slam. Another look, and check out the beard. It's kind of like, you know, waving in the wind.
Yes, it is.
In the slow-mo, it's kind of funny. All right, 1-point game. Davis, step back, 3, boom. Kings take the lead by 2. Davis wide open. Another 3. This time, Kings up by 5. And then Chimezie Metu. He gets a 3. Everybody's got a 3. That's 3 straight. It's 99-91. But then Dylan Brooks wide open. That cuts the lead to 4. And then Brooks finding Brandon Clark. Clark gets the floater to fall. Now it's a 2-point game. Justin James gets it. James is going to do it as well, bearing a 3, a career high 31 off the bench. Then Brooks finds a wide open Anderson in the corner. What does he do? What everybody else is doing. Knocking down a 3, and Valanciunas on the block bullies his way to the basket, and the foul, makes the free throw, puts the Grizz up by 2, and Morant outlet to Brooks. Brooks layup, finishes with 30 on the night. It's 114-110. The Grizzlies go on to win by 6, and the Kings, valiant effort there in that final game. They're done for the season. So the Grizzlies pull into a virtual tie with the Warriors for that coveted 8th seed. You get 2 chances to make the playoffs. They are in the 7-8. They each have 2 games left. All that really matters is Sunday. The winner of their matchup on Sunday gets the 8th seed. That is it. The loser has to be in 9th spot. They'll have to win twice to make the playoffs. That game, it's all going to come down to it at 3:30 Eastern on Sunday. And Kendrick Perkins is back with us to talk about it. Such a huge difference between that 8th and that 9th seed in terms of the path to make the playoffs. Warriors are one of the hottest teams in the NBA, Perk. Steph Curry is in a stretch unlike we have seen in his incredible career. Who do you see coming out on top on Sunday?
Hannah, look, it's hard for me to go against that light-skinned brother with the green eyes down there in the Bay Area. But I'm going with the Memphis Grizzlies. All right. I'm going with the Memphis Grizzlies. Why? Because they have a better personnel across the board. When you look at Ja Morant and Dylan Brooks, they're one of the best, one of the most underrated backcourts in the NBA. And then you have a guy like Brandon Clark who comes in off the bench and provides a spark. Jaren Jackson Jr., who's another bright young stud. And then they have big Jonas Valanciunas down low. He's a walking double-double. And then you have Kyle Anderson, a guy who could possibly be up for most improved player. He's not going to win it, but that's how good he's been playing and how good he's been for them. They're resilient. They don't back down from no one. And across the board, they just have a better personnel than the Golden State Warriors. That's why I give the Memphis Grizzlies the edge on Sunday. All
right. Well, we will see. I will say that tonight's game against the Pelicans for the Warriors, that's pretty meaningless. And also, Steph and Draymond didn't practice yesterday. They might have some rest here going into this play-in situation. Perk, hang tight. We're going to talk Lakers coming up.
Hannah, Devin Booker stepped up and dropped 2 free throws with less than 3 seconds to go, giving the Phoenix Suns a 118-117 win over the Portland Trailblazers. Chris Paul had a team-high 26 points on 11 of 14 shooting as the Suns climbed to within a game of Utah for the top seed in the West with 2 games remaining. So the Blazers do have the tiebreaker over the Lakers, but it's now a lot closer. Just a half game between the 2 teams, and Dallas sitting just a half game above them. The Lakers close out the season with the Pacers and Pelicans. The Blazers get Denver in their last game, and Dallas finishes up against Toronto and Minnesota. Let's bring Perk back in. Perk, the Lakers need to go 2-0 tomorrow and Sunday and need a Trailblazers loss in order to avoid the play-in. So what's going to happen? You think they're going to get the 6th seed?
You know what, Jay? To be honest, I think the Lakers don't even give a damn what they get, as long as they get in. And here's why. They've been watching the teams in the Western Conference, and they look shaky. And I said this earlier, like the Lakers right now, they don't fear anyone. They have the best defensive team in the league. And to me, it don't matter if they're in the 6th spot or they're in the 7th spot playing in the play-in. They will win a game to get them into the playoff spot. But I think these games are more meaningful for LeBron James, getting his rhythm, getting that game repetition, being able to get down and get back into the flow of things, and just get a couple games under his belt to help him, whether they're playing in the play-in or the playoffs. So it's all about their reps and repetition for LeBron James more so than their seeding.
Real quick, Perk, if the Lakers are healthy, you like them to repeat?
Absolutely. I tell you that. Look, Anthony Davis and LeBron James is the best duo since Kobe and Shaq. And no one in the Western Conference have an answer for Anthony Marshawn Davis. No one. No one. Healthy, he's the best big in the game today, and it's not even a debate. So even with an 80% Anthony Davis and an 80% LeBron James, I'm still taking them to come out of the Western Conference.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.